Pleasant morning, children. I hope you are all safe and good. Today we are going to discuss the book activity of chapter 19, Abdul and Garden. The first question: the stick which was stuck in the ground fell very easily. It was difficult to pull out the small grass. Why? So you have to write the reason here why we cannot able to pull the small grass, because it has a root which is fixing the plant very strong in the soil. So write in the full sentence. Second question, do all plants have roots? Yes, all plants have roots. In third question, look at some plants and trees around you. Imagine how deep spread out the roots of these are. So you just observe the trees in your area side. The small plants will have somewhat small and it goes small deep in the soil, whereas imagine in the very big plant they have the huge roots which spread over the around that size of the tree. And the next question, after 3 days Abdul saw that one broken part of the pea plant had dried. Guess which part would have dried up and why? So he was broken that one part of the pea plant. So that part it is get dried off because there is no water supply to that plant. So the cells which is present in the plants have been died. Okay, so that is the reason for drying of that plant. And here is our next question. Why do you think the neem tree did not fall despite the strong wind? So only the branch of the neem tree had fall, but the tree was very strongly fixed in the soil. This is because of the presence of very hard root. So this is the reason even the wind is very strong, but it could not able to make the neem tree get fall. On putting water on the soil where the plant are growing, the dropping leaves become fresh again. How? So the drooping leaves become fresh again. This is because they are taking the water minerals to that cells. So they are become fresh. And next question, what do you feel? Do all plants need water? Yes, obviously all plants need water, but only the plants which is present in the desert area, we are not supplying the water, but they move in search of water. Anyhow, all plants need water. And the next, which of the plant around you need regular watering? So around your side. So you are going to find that two plant name which needs regular water. And the next question, what will happen if nobody gives water to these plants? So you have to write the two plant name here. If you didn't provide water to that plant, what will be the condition of that plant? You have to write. Next question, Abdul realized that he never watered the huge neem tree. Where it is get water from, he thought, which of the plant around you do not need watering? Where do they get water from? Make two guesses. So some plants they need not to be watered regularly, but they can get the water from the underground or from the source of water bodies nearby. So like if the lake or from the some other water bodies like a lake or any river or from the canals, they can take the water. So they need not to have regular watering. And next question, Abdul wondered whether radish was a root. Why did he think so? Because yes, actually radish is a root, so it is present in below the soil. So it is root of the plant. Why did he think so? Because the root it is present below the soil, but the radish it is also present below the soil. So this thought came into his mind. And the next question, look at the picture below and find out of these vegetables or root. So here a collection of vegetables have given. So among these you are going to find which vegetables are roots. It is actually the root we are using as a vegetable. So if any vegetable you have found as a root, you just stick that picture. The next question, how deep must the root of these plants be doing? So that is in the wall you can see some of the plants growing like this. So the roots, how deep it will be going. So it can move up to the gaps which they can. So even it can make a crack in the wall. How do the roots get water? How they will get the water? In the soil we are providing the water, or else from the rain they can get. So but in the wall, how they will get the water? In the wall, the moisture content in that, from that they can get the water. How big will this plant grow? Even like a tree, there is a small tree, they can grow. What will happen to the wall? So the wall, it will be get cracked in some regions. Can you give the name of the plant in this picture? So find out the name of the plant. So the leaf, it is visible here. Find out the name of the plant. And the next question, would someone have uprooted such big tree, or would it have fallen on its own? So here he had found that a very big tree had fallen in the roadside. So this is because of the some other factor. It has not been uprooted by some person. How old would this tree be? So if it is very big, the based on the size of the trunk, we can calculate the age of the tree. So if it is very thin, it is small, it is in low age. If it is very big trunk portion, it is considered as very old. Next question, Abdul, on seeing a tree surrounded by cemented ground, he thought how it will be getting the rainwater. So it will be reaching the underground water. In search of underground, they will be moving. And here you are going to observe all these questions. Which are the oldest tree in your area? So write the name of the tree. Find out from your elders how old the trees are. So you have to write the age of that tree. Name animals who live on this tree. So birds and animals, they get shelter in this trees. So what are the animals in that particular tree they are making as a shelter? And the next question, have you ever seen any big tree that had fallen down? What did you think when you saw it? So have you ever seen a big tree had fallen in the roadside or else in anywhere else? Have you seen? So what will be the reason for that? And what did you think while seeing it? You have to write the explanation. Okay. And here is an activity. So here we are going to choose some of the seeds of the moong, wheat and bajra, mustard and channa. So here is an activity. You need a tumbler, cotton, wool and water. So you have to soak the seeds in the water overnight, and the next day you take a tumbler and make the cotton wool wet and put it in the mouth of the tumbler and tie it with a rubber band or else any thread. Now remove the soaked seeds from the water and place it in the cotton wool. Always be conscious that the wool should be wet always. And observe the changes after 10 to 12 days. You can see that the seedlings coming out of the seed. So you can draw the picture how it resembles on the 4th day and the 8th day. Okay, so you can draw the picture of that. And here is the questions for you. What difference did you observe in the seed after soaking? So if you see the seeds while soaking, that is we are dipping the seeds in the water, they absorb the water inside. So it becomes a bulged portion. So it becomes swelling. Okay. And the next question, what do you think would happen if the cotton wool had been left dry? So if it had been left dry without pouring the water, obviously the seeds will dry off. In which direction did the root grows and the stem? So the root, it will be growing down, that is the into the tumbler, and the stem portion, it is above the tumbler. Okay. And how big did the tree grow in the cotton wool? How big the plant will grow? So it will not reach a very big size, even a small like a herb only we can able to grow in a cotton wool. Did small plants come out from all the seeds? So here you are going to observe that whether the plants have been came from all the seeds or not. Okay. And the next question, what was the color of the root? So observe the color of the root and write the color. Okay. Did you see any hair on the roots? So any hair, that is the root hair. Okay. And try and pull out one little plant from the cotton wool. We're able to pull out it. Why? So it is very hard to pull out because the root are get fixed to the cotton wool. So it is very hard to remove it. Did you see how roots grip the cotton wool? Do you think that the root hold the soil in the same way as you look and the grown up by your friends? Yes, it is similar. They will be having the same kind of gripness in the soil also. And here the some of the things the Arif and Rupali have listed. So here you can see. So from this list you are going to find which of these were growing. Okay. So which will show the growth. Okay. So that things you are going to write. And here is a self-analysis. Has your height increased? So in every year our height will get increased. So you are going to find, if it is yes, you can write yes. If it is no, you can write no. How much taller have you grown in the last 1 year? So you can write the measurement. Imagine that you had never cut your nails. Draw a picture of your finger in your notebook to show how they would have looked. So if you didn't cut your nails regularly, the nails will grow and the dust particles also will get accumulated there. So you just draw the picture of that finger in your notebook. What other part of your body keeps growing? So here is a clue, that is some people cut it regularly. Obviously it is hair. Okay. So complete all these book back activities. Thank you, children.